up, just believe and you will succeed. Put the hours in and you're bound to win. New year, new me, no fear, just be everything you wanna be. Write it down what you see, don't give up, just believe and you will succeed. Put the hours in and you're bound to win.
Welcome back, fellow warriors, to the stage of history. My name is Cosmic Jazz, and this is Lost Ark. So I'm about to go into a little bit of a rant about this game because I feel like it's best that you guys know what my history of this game is before I start doing this. However, if you do not want to listen to any of that, I know that the trailer reactions is probably what you're really here for. Then by all means, I will have some kind of timestamp or other things that you can really click to get to the one that you want to see the most. I figured this would be a pretty good idea to do since I really want to start trying Lost Ark again. But I want to start fresh. And here's the thing about Lost Ark and me, so you get the general idea of why I want to do this. When I started Lost Ark, I had no idea what Lost Ark was, to be honest. It's a very similar thing that happened with me in Genshin Impact, where I didn't hear anything about this game, had no idea what it was, didn't know if it was an MMO, nothing, literally nothing about this game until a couple of days before the launch of the game. Friends of mine were just gushing about this game coming out. Like, they couldn't wait to it to be here, like it was going to be the next biggest game of all time. So, I was thinking to myself, well, maybe I should check out and see what this game is. But I didn't have enough time to actually, research the game myself to see what it was. The only thing I knew was that it was an MMO and that it was kind of over the top kind of camera and whatnot. That's all I knew. Now, I have never played an MMO at the time, so I had no idea what to expect. So I always had an idea of what an MMO was. Unfortunately, my idea of what an MMO was actually not what an MMO truly was. Like, it was a part of it, but it wasn't really what I thought it would be, which is basically traveling with people all the time, playing multiplayer stuff, literally just all the time, and that's it, really. There's not really much single player stuff aspect to it, unless you're farming for stuff or whatever, and that's just the smaller end of it. Then I started playing this game, and then I started noticing that a lot of stuff I was doing on my own. Now, granted, I never got to the big points, I guess you could say, where the multiplayer aspects and stuff really kind of kicked in. But the reason for that is because my idea of what an MMO was kind of skewing my idea of enjoying the game for what it was. I was having fun with the game, but I always had in this mind, it's well, I kind of played this game so I can play with friends. And I ended up also kind of burning myself out on it a little bit, I think, as well. Because another problem we ended up having was that I had a bunch of friends that were playing the game, but nobody was really deciding on a server to join. So it was a matter of, well, that kind of sucks because now I have to rate multiple characters from multiple servers and stuff. And while that's all fine and good, if you just want to not say exactly no life this game or anything, but to really enjoy the game for really what it is, multiple characters and whatnot. If you're like me, a content creator who's multiple things and stuff and everything in that aspect, grinding multiple characters and stuff while also working a job and everything in between isn't exactly ideal, at least in my opinion. Perhaps there are people who have done it. If you have, more power to you. But yeah, with that, it kind of just skewed my view of the game to not enjoying it as much. Like I said, I didn't get to that big thing of the real get together camaraderie and stuff like that. I think I stopped midway through the story at the time, which I did have fun with, and I had fun with this big boss battle at the end that I really enjoyed. But after that, I just kind of dropped it. So now we're here with present day, where I've been seeing a lot more about the game, seeing that it's really grown and improved, that people are really diving into it and whatnot. And the more I thought about it and my time with it, the more I kept thinking to myself that I judged it unfairly on what it was. Because, once again, like I said, I didn't know what an MMO truly was. The biggest things I always knew about MMOs, of course, were multiplayer, subscription, etc. You know, you get it. So, I wanted to give this another shot, like straight through, kind of like a Let's Play thing, to get towards that point of where the real game, in quotes, begins, with all the multiplayer stuff and whatnot. And I figured the best way to start would be to check out the trailers that came out, because I should see exactly everything I'm getting into. Now, when I tried to do this, I didn't see like a collection of the trailers or anything like that. So I compiled a list of their YouTube versions of like the trailers to put into a list, and hopefully I have all the right trailers and whatnot. I don't know how many parts. It's probably going to be split into 2 parts because there's a lot of trailers. You can see 41 videos. So it's probably going to be split into 2 parts. But if there's anything I missed as far as this goes, do not hesitate to tell me, because I literally did this without really knowing what is really a trailer versus what is really like some kind of content creators person's thing on extra or whatnot, because they had that on the YouTube thing too. I didn't want to do that stuff without it meaning anything, to be honest. So, without further ado, let's get started with the first trailer, which is the gameplay announcement trailer. And then we'll just keep going from there until I have to break this apart or whatever. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this with me. And then after we're done with the trailers and everything like that, we're going to get into the game brand new. Completely new. I'm going to try with a new class and everything. The first classes I tried were Soulfist and one of the assassins. I can't remember who it was. I like that assassin one more than the Soulfist, though. But I'm going to try with a whole new character. So, here we go. I don't know why you were started right here. Alright. And go.
The Lost Ark is now but a myth. A relic from the half-remembered Chain War. But now, our world has been torn once again.
You know what's funny? I never knew they were associated with Amazon.
With roaring destruction and waking nightmares.
So I remember that part. Huh. I had a friend of mine who was doing gunslinger stuff. That's a badass monster. I think that was my class. The one I was talking about. Tell you what, these designs are something else. Holy shit.
We turn to myths to prove that not all
Hey, yo.
lost.
Interesting trailer. So that was the launch trailer, and now the next one we're gonna see is the Warrior coming up. But I can see how that could get people hyped and stuff and everything. I was seeing a little bit of what I had saw in the game so far, so I wasn't too unfamiliar. Class series. Warrior. Berserker. I believe that some classes were male and female locked, right? Like some of them are only female and some of them were only male. Some of them were both. Man became a Beyblade. Interesting. Huh. Warrior looks tanky. Huh. I like the customs they have. Guardian Thunderbolt. Damn. I just realized he's using a different weapon. Firebolt, huh? Oh, that's kind of sick. Paladin. Divine Explosion. It's kind of funny. The further we go down the different versions, the smaller the sword gets. Interesting. All Things Judgment. So far, I think out of all three of them, I think I'm liking the look of the Paladin the most. The Berserker is cool and all, but it's kind of, at least in my opinion, a little basic. Is that like a gun lance? That was sick. Cool, cool. Probably won't be a warrior this time around. It wasn't grabbing me so much. But next one we have is Assassins coming up. Yeah, warriors. Now, when it comes to like classes like this, I tend to like being like mages and people who are quick and whatnot, so maybe that's why it didn't grab me. Assassin. Yeah, see, like, I'm seeing a lot of stuff I never even got to. So, that just goes to show you I didn't get in there that far. Nice. Got air combos and stuff. I think this was the one that I was playing. Yeah, this was the one. Because I remember the big giant knife and stuff. And then there was the shadow thing, like the JoJo thing. I remember it. I actually liked this class a lot. Yep. I remember that. That's a different ending, but I remember that. So it was a Shadow Hunter. That was the one I was playing for a while. And it really drew me in. I won't be doing Shadowhunter again. I want to try completely new. Well, we'll see. Once I start creating my characters and seeing what else is out there, if nothing else truly grabs me like Shadowhunter did, then I probably will be doing Shadowhunter again. But we'll see. But I'm trying to go brand new. And now we go to the first class I was trying, which was the martial artist. This was the one I was interested in because whenever I talked to somebody before I started playing, they were telling me that the Soul Fist was kind of like the DBZ character. They have a lot of like stuff like that and like energy blasts and stuff and everything, which automatically interests me. Like interesting that they would consider it a DBZ character. And it wasn't a bad class, don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't for me. Like, the more I kept playing, which, once again, I didn't get all this extra stuff that happened, but, like, I felt like I got to the point enough where I was just like, I don't know if this is it for me. And that was the seller that they were telling me, which was the Spirit Bomb. Holy shit. That's pretty dope. Yeah, everybody was like, yeah, this is a DBZ character, you'll really love it and everything. It's just like, I played it for I don't know how long, it was not clicking with me. Not gonna lie, for some of the stuff I'm seeing on ooh, Scrapper. From the last class, I don't know why I can't remember what the last class is called. But some of the stuff I was seeing from that last class, I might look into that one, not gonna lie. Damn, that fist. It's like one punch, man, kind of fist. One punch! Nice. Striker. So I think this goes into the whole male versus female thing because this is a male one now. Man, turn him into ice. He's got a Tatsumaki like Ryu. Tatsumaki, you girlfriend! He might as well having fun with that for a good minute. Probably annoying people. Alright, martial artist, not bad. Like I said, I saw a couple things in there that kind of got my interest, so right now, martial artist is definitely up there in the top echelon of things I probably want to try out. Next we have Gunner. And this one was one that a couple of my friends of mine were trying out. Telling me that they enjoyed, so we shall see. That man has amazing hair. And it's gone now. Well, you're dead. No, ran away. Interesting. Okay, that was kind of sick. Okay, he got schmooze. He's schmoovin'. Ah, there's the move that we saw in the trailer. Interesting. Artillerist. Oh, we got big gun. We got the big boy. Gonna be like launcher in DNF. Love me a good flamethrower. Alright. I'm starting to see the appeal. Multiple rocket launchers. God dang. What the heck were those? Were those like multiple treasure chest things? Huh. That's kind of cool. You have like your little COD moment there. You got kill streak. I'm seeing the vision in the combos. Sharpshooter. Oh, bow and arrow. Was not expecting this, I'm not gonna lie. Huh. Get your Legolas on. Eviscerated. There's so much I have not explored. Like I'm sure there's a couple of things I might have seen that I was like I have been through and saw. But at this point, there are some things I'm just like I did not see that. Ooh, gunslinger. Okay. Legit run and gun. I see. Okay, she got moves. She's reminding me a lot of another character in DNF. Oh, I think his name is Ranger. Okay. Okay. I think I like the fastness of her guns the most. Although the one before her was also pretty good too. Alright, Gunner, I'll keep you in consideration. Next one is Lost Ark Heroes of Arkesia. Sure. But no. Okay, so those are the base ones. I think they're newer characters now.
Is shattered and forgotten. Yet there are those who refuse to give up the fight.
This is a very interesting art style / cell shading. Episode 1 premiere. Oh, so this is like a series. I wonder what that's about. Well, I guess I'm about to find out in a second. because the first episode is about to come up. Interesting. Now I'm very invested because now I'm probably about to get some lore that I didn't even get while I was playing the game.
Our world is on the brink of annihilation. The lost Ark is shattered and forgotten. Yet there are those who refuse to give up the fight. A savage berserker from the land of frost, whose unbreakable resolve may yet lead to our salvation. Demonic hordes ravage Arcasia. Their numbers are legion. An excellent test for his blade. His fury splits their ranks.
Say an army? That's just a day of work.
Cold steel. Another conflict overcome. Countless more on the horizon. In his pursuit for the lost Ark.
Okay, interesting. So they gotta give you a little bit of backstory to these kind of characters you're about to play a little bit. That's which I think there was even more backstory as you played the game. When you picked a class. But it didn't look like this, not at all.
From ruin.
This one is episode 2, The War Dancer.
The War Dancer must look within. She commits to a solitary purpose, forcing herself beyond mortal limits, preparing for the demons to return once more. There are no easy paths to power. She would not accept one if there was.
Something tells me you about to get messed up, sir.
The way of honor, discipline, focus, and wrath.
Well, dang.
Her sacred trial has ended, and the horns of war echo in the distance, calling her to the lost Ark.
Interesting. She kind of looked like Cassandra from Lost Age. Not Lost Age. You know the game I'm talking about. If not, I'll probably put it up there somewhere. Dragon Age. That's what I meant. Alright. This is episode 3. The Shadowhunter.
Madness,
AKA the character I like.
plagued by whispers of demons and foul terrors lurking in the shadows. But under the veil of darkness, the Shadowhunter thrives. Undeterred by horrific tales of the living nightmare.
I wonder what made them choose this art style. Because it's very
Stalks
interesting.
the agents of Kazaros, forcing them from the shadows to reveal the true extent of their corruption.
Okay there, Venom.
Nightmare made flesh will bleed, and the hunter knows.
Did not expect that under it. I got a monster of my own, bitch.
Hope emerges.
Oh,
A
hi.
new hunt begins for the lost Ark.
They teaming up, huh? Okay, interesting. I am intrigued. Yeah, the Shadowhunters was like the one that's like, it grabbed me. But there are some contenders now. I have to think about it. This one is the class series Mage. I do like a mage, but we'll have to see how things go. A bard, okay. Huh. Interesting. I can already say right now, bards are cute and stuff, but not me. It's an interesting ability. Speaking of, if I didn't say it already, which I probably didn't, what classes do you guys pick? And why? Okay, that was pretty sick. Alright, this might be more my bag. Cool. Cool. Literally. Intriguing. Dang, summoned a whole meteor. Well, that was badass. Oh, what are these robots? Alright, Sorcerer's got some sauce. Once again, adding it to the list of possibilities. I think my top 3 right now are the Gunslinger, the martial artist, I think it was the Striker, and the Sorcerer. I think out of all the ones I've seen so far. Unless something else just wows me coming up.
Humanity's only chance to contain the flames of
This is episode 4, The Sorcerers.
As demonic fire consumes Arcadia,
I want to ride a wolf.
fate calls to what few
I know there was horses in the game.
The sorceress answers. She enters the firestorm, meeting the demon's might with a ferocity of her own.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
Raining destruction upon the heart of the Legion.
There's your meteor. Enjoy your lunch.
Forsaken. Yet the tides of war pull her ever forward. And closer still.
It's a dragon.
To the
That's
lost
dinner.
Ark.
Alright, that was interesting. She seems extremely powerful. Very cool. This is episode 5 of Heroes of Arcadia. The Artillerists. I wonder why this one came out so late.
It is yet another day to prove his worth. For when you deal in death, the next battlefield is a welcome sight.
Berserker's back. Ah, and the Shadow Hunter.
Hordes emerge in endless waves.
So, do these groups all meet up eventually at some point? Oh, there's a sorcerer. And I think I saw the
we will stand.
War Dancer too.
Butcher them all. from their limitless
Yep.
ranks,
There they
there
are.
is strength in numbers. And that together we will find the Lost Ark.
Huh. That's pretty dope. I wonder if there are any more, because I'm not seeing any more coming up. Because those are pretty, like, I like the little animation thing. It's not the greatest animation in the world I've seen. But, like, it was pretty interesting.
Peace is the foolish dream of mortals.
I think I remember seeing this.
This Arcadia is more dangerous than you could ever imagine.
The more I look at this, I feel like I saw this, but I wasn't paying attention.
Once again, the Chaos Gates have burst open. The demon legions of Kazaros blot out the sun. Do not give in. There is still one chance to end this madness. Find the Ark before all is lost.
I'm still trying to figure out what is the arc. Is it the One Piece? Are we gonna find Luffy? Wouldn't that be a crossover? I've come to find the Lost Ark. Is it the One Piece? Can I eat it? Alright, the next thing that we're going to see is the Lost Ark gameplay introduction. Welcome to something. I can't read the rest of it because it's all cut off. But I can definitely see how people could be interested in this from seeing all the trailers that are coming out. Welcome to Arcadia. This looks like the start of the game.
Welcome to Lost Ark, a free-to-play MMO action RPG experience set in the massive world of Arcadia. You'll create unique and powerful characters, customize their look and feel,
Which I will be doing.
enhance your skills, acquire new and powerful weapons, explore solo or party up with friends. And that's just the beginning of the adventure in Lost Ark.
That was pretty sick.
Before you jump into all that Arcadia has to offer, you'll have to select your class. Lost Ark features 5 unique character classes, and each class has a choice of powerful advanced classes, giving you the freedom to play exactly how you want to. Every advanced class features a distinct set of abilities that allow you to specialize even further. No matter which unique class combo you choose, you'll have the ability to take on whatever Arcadia throws at you.
Here's a question for you if you're still here.
Using the
Is
unique
that
tripod system,
when you saw
you'll
all
acquire
this,
skill points and
did you knew
customize your
what class you were
abilities
going to be
fit
from
your
the jump,
playstyle.
and then
Each
after you
combat skill
played
can
it,
be further upgraded 3
said,
times to create
maybe this
hundreds of
wasn't for
different
me,
combinations
like I did?
of unique and powerful abilities. Make your skills hit harder, fly farther, and
if
pass
so, what
faster,
class was that?
depending on how you want to play. There's no end to Lost Ark's rich story, detailed quests, and engaging characters. Arcadia is a massive and mysterious world, under attack by powerful demonic forces who are trying to find the Ark, a powerful artifact that keeps the universe in balance. Kazaros, Lord of the Abyss, wants to use the power of the Ark to escape his volcanic prison and blanket the world in darkness.
Interesting.
You'll have to quest, collect, fight, and explore to rediscover the lost secrets of Arcasia and assemble the Ark, restore its power, and defeat the demon army. Getting around the islands of Arcasia is no easy feat, so you'll have to make sure that your sailing ship and its crew are up to the task.
Yeah, see, I never got to this point.
Sail the seas to explore new lands. Pull into port to customize your ship's look. Recruit the right crew for your quest. And chart a course through dangerous waters.
Stronghold.
Build, customize, and upgrade your own island fortress to use as your home base, fleet headquarters, and crafting workshop.
Huh. Nice.
Gather raw materials like herbs, wood, and precious gems to craft powerful
I started
battle
doing
items.
this, but then it was like
And
I just wanted
upgrade your
to keep going
stronghold.
questing and stuff. This is what I was expecting
Venture into
MMOs to
deadly
be.
cinematic dungeons to take on Arcasia's greatest threats. Once you've conquered Arcasia's dungeons, put your skills to the test by surviving endless waves of relentless enemies in Chaos Dungeons. Or hunt
a
and
bunch of
vanquish
dungeons,
Lost Ark's most
bunch
powerful
of,
raid bosses for a shot at big
Raid bosses and
rewards.
stuff. A lot of multiplayer. I didn't expect so much.
Put your skills to
Stuff
the
leading up
ultimate
to that.
test.
I guess
in
that makes
3
sense,
on
if it makes
3
any sense.
player versus player combat. PvP arenas create a level playing field, allowing you to customize your stats and abilities for the perfect loadout, and defeat other players in combat to win epic loot. Whether you play with a guild, a group of friends, or solo, there's no end to the adventures you'll have in Lost Ark.
Free to play. Yeah, I never knew it was part of Amazon. That explains something. Excuse me. The next one we have is Lost Ark 101, the story of Arcasia. Let's see what we have next.
First, there was the Ark, and from it, a new world was born. Arcasia. To safeguard its future, the Ark was split into 7 pieces and scattered across Arcasia.
Cool.
Drawn by the light, armies of demons opened a rift between worlds, and thus began the Great Chain Wars. Only uniting the 7 Arks could end the war and restore peace to Arcasia. But after 500 years, Lord Kazaros and his army of demons threatened to invade Arcasia once more.
Holy crap. All them demons.
Our only hope to defeat them is for a new generation of heroes to reassemble the Ark, discover its secrets, and use its power to
I
drive
remember
the
you.
darkness out once and for all. With the gods long gone, it is now only the Lazenith Beatrice who watches over Arcasia and awaits a worthy hero. Your quest will take you far and wide, but your journey begins here in Rethramis. This idyllic landscape is filled with enemies. You'll learn the powerful skills and abilities you'll need to
Yep.
find the Ark and save Arcasia. From there, you'll journey through the desert of Eudia into the Morai ruins. Fight your way across Lutera, the Kingdom of Knights, to explore its history and haunting landscapes.
Yep, I remember this.
At Wavestrand Port, you'll claim your ship and sail out to discover all
That last part, I
Arcasia
think, is
has
where I
to offer.
stopped. Yeah, because I didn't get
Set
past
sail
this
from
point.
Lutera to the mysterious Isle of Tortoy, home of the
So I was
diminutive
right before the
Makoku.
ship. It looks
Make
like.
your way to the heart of Tortoik to uncover its ancient mysteries. Take your crew to Annika and the port city of Chengun. Their martial arts tournament is famous for attracting the most skilled martial artists in the world.
Huh, pretty dope.
Deep in the arid deserts of Arthurtime lies the city of Stan, a technological marvel.
Let's say, what is this,
With that
Cyberpunk?
technology comes absolute power. But absolute power corrupts absolutely. At the foot of the Balankar Mountain sits Vern, the kingdom of Queen Aelin.
Hello.
But an ancient evil from Arcasia's past lurks in the dark woods of the Elven Forest. Shoeshire is as dangerous as it is freezing cold, and made even worse by its heartless warden Vrad.
Your humble servant offers you a sacrifice.
But the demon's corruption has reached even this frigid place.
I'm gonna say, are we going to a prison?
The isolated land of Rowendell. Cross the Rainbow
This is the
Bridge
place
to
I
gain
think I
entry
saw
to its
most when I
magical
was seeing
city.
streams. I think.
And looming above it all is the Phantom Palace.
What is happening?
Yorn is home to the Umar, a proud race of industrious crafters. But their pride may also be their downfall, as they risk awakening a long dormant evil. In the dark shadows
Somebody
of
get
fate,
Gandalf.
it's kill or be killed.
Ah,
And if you
this is where my
survive this
Shadowhunter
realm
would
of
have been.
half-demon assassins, dark secrets await all who travel into the Cave of Sin.
What in the heck is that?
A gem in the waves of the Sea of Procyon.
Are we in
The
Hawaii?
Isle of Punica is an oasis to weary travelers. You can
Scratch that from the
celebrate your
record.
victories in this tropical paradise.
Cute.
Lost Ark is a world of endless adventure. And Arcasia needs your help. You must assemble the Ark and fight for the
I
light.
think I remember that. Nice, nice, nice. Next up, we have Lost Ark Encyclopedia character customization.
The world.
Alright, so made a couple of cuts here because a lot of those other videos I started to see with like the things I was talking about where you had other content creators kind of coming in to talk about things and whatnot. And I don't know if that's really what I want to be watching. Let me know if I need to go back and watch those in order to complete this like kind of serious thing and whatnot. I'm not sure those are like really need to be part of everything. As far as all the trailers go, but I will let you guys decide that, and if it comes to that point, I will go back and watch those as well. But now we have behind the scenes the voices of Arcasia.
The world of Lost Ark is massive. The area, the characters, we've got at least 5,000 NPCs, the cast around the 200 range. It's done, my friend.
Jeez. I would love to get into voice acting. That's one of my goals this year is to get
just so
one voice
big.
acting project.
I didn't realize when I was auditioning how big this game was.
There are a lot of different characters in Lost Ark. Being able to meet all of them is going to be really exciting.
Even NPCs on the side
You look
asking
familiar.
you know, how your day is or how the quest was. That is the level of immersion that you're going to get in this game.
We would show the cast the scene that they were about to perform, and every single actor would just
COVID
stop
times.
and say, wow, it's pretty
They
beautiful
technically
game.
still are. but not
In
nearly as
Lost Ark,
bad.
I love the colors. I love the art style.
It's so inspiring. It's like receiving a love letter from the dev team. This is a character we've worked on for years. They've been dreaming of it, and it's coming to life.
Judy.
Grant us the light to repel the darkness. We get to create a world together.
When I get to voice for Azina,
Nice.
I'm in the booth and I get to command, I get to take control of the scene, and that's one of the things I love most about it. Humanity's victory was as empty as the hollow fruit.
Carmine is smart. He's intelligent. At least he thinks he's the smartest person in the room. You and I actually have a lot in common.
I know
We
him.
belong to either side in this war. There's this little bit of texture in the voice, and everything you want is what I want, and everything I want is what you want. He wants you to feel stupid, not by calling you stupid, but just with his words alone.
Sounds about right.
I definitely
I remember
think
seeing that, I
Black Fang
think.
lives in a morally gray area. There's a coldness in her voice, but there's also a layer of playfulness because she likes being a pirate.
Hello,
She has
Black
fun.
Flame.
Not smart making me your enemy.
I feel like that dichotomy really created the character.
Can't wait to
in the
meet
voice.
you.
Cut to the chase, kid.
What I always try and do and what I walk the actors through is putting them in the world so that those instincts that they have will end up becoming more natural to the character.
Bringing the physicality to my performance is pretty easy with Balthor because he's just such a little ball of energy.
My hammer Fjorgen is the best in the world.
That's funny.
I have this sort of growl that I do that. As you kind of have that edge here, you can just bring it down into your voice, bring it down into your chest voice, and then the character sort of informs itself. Yeah.
Out of the way, dragon delivery. Aha! Oh, booyah!
Originally, when we cast Andrew, we had no idea that there was going to be a musical number.
A day before we recorded the first lines for Balthor, I got contacted by our director, Philip, and he said, "So, can you sing? Because Balthor has a full musical number."
Ha! Shall we get started?
That is funny.
Very thankfully and luckily to us, Andrew just completely shocked us by having Broadway experience.
Romantic weapon.
He crushed it.
I'm not just excited for players to play Lost Ark. I'm excited to play Lost Ark.
I love role-playing games. I love open-world games, so I am super stoked.
Picking a class, like the customization for the game is pretty broad, and even though there are so many players, you
Does
feel
he
like
do
the character is
anime
your own.
reactions and
I'll
stuff?
start with the assassin.
Gunner.
I don't want to
The mage.
like assume too much, but I feel like I've
About
seen
it
his
is the
face
sense of
before.
community that you can form within the world of Arcasia. It's a game
I feel
that
like
is
he's a
welcoming
YouTuber
to every sort
who's
of
done anime
It's a
reactions
similar
and
story
stuff.
and world, but every player gets something different out of it.
I hope that everyone playing the game becomes really invested in the story and the characters they meet along the way because I feel like a lot of heart was put into it.
I'm so thrilled for everybody to get their hands on it.
I feel very proud about what we did with this project, and I think that there's a good chance that it might just be starting, which means the world's just going to keep growing. Who knows how much bigger it's going to get.
Nice. Yeah, like let me know. I feel like I know who that is, and I've seen him do things and stuff. So I might be reaching on that one, but I just feel I know who that is.